Remember that they keep working on Bryan Mbeumo, so I know you keep hearing a lot of things from Javi Guerra to Calvert-Lewin to many other things. Guys, Man United focus in this moment of the transfer window is to close the deal for Bryan Mbeumo, because they want him, because Ruben Amorim wants him, but also because the player is waiting for them, and so to respect the player and try to get it done as soon as possible. Man United are on it, so the conversation remains underway, but that's the point for Manchester United at the moment. Also on Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who left Everton as a free agent and is now available for several clubs. Reports about Manchester United. Well, guys, what happened with Calvert-Lewin is that the player has been offered to Manchester United. It's not Man United that started negotiations for Calvert-Lewin as new striker. The player has been offered as an opportunity on a free transfer, a cheap opportunity for a player who has experience, knows the league, and can be helpful for any club. So Man United registered the eventual cost of the deal. It means obviously the salary, the commission, the intention of the player, who will be obviously very open and excited to join Manchester United eventually in this summer transfer window, but at the moment is not yet a concrete negotiation. It's not something that Manchester United are doing today or tomorrow. Manchester United will assess their options for the striker position, will consider all the possibilities they have for the striker position, and then they will decide. Calvert-Lewin is an option being offered to the club, but it's not something that they are doing right now. So that's the point.
Let's talk about Manchester United now. And before we discuss the outgoings at the club, let's get the latest on the one potential big incoming. Dharmesh, Bryan Mbeumo, any closer to becoming a Manchester United player? What's the latest? This one's been rumbling on a while.
This is becoming a saga, isn't it? I think we've spoken about Mbeumo on every single podcast episode so far in this transfer window. And here we are again. Not a done deal yet. Hasn't moved on dramatically since we last spoke, because if I remember correctly, when we last spoke, they had a second bid that was rejected by Brentford, which was worth around £62.5 million, 55 initial payments, £7.5 million in performance-related add-ons, a total fee, which coincidentally is the same amount that Manchester United paid Wolves for Matheus Cunha.
So I don't know why I laughed there. But we spoke earlier about Barcelona missing out on Nico Williams at Athletic Bilbao. Does this pave the way for Rashford to make the move to the Nou Camp? I mean, for me, it's the most unlikely transfer ever, but the whispers and murmurs don't seem to go away.
I mean, he definitely wants to go to Barcelona.
Does he? Oh,
I don't think that's a secret. I don't think that's a secret. I think he wanted to go there in January, but that one didn't work out. He got that move to Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa really went for it. Sam will probably attest to that by bringing in Asensio and Rashford, not only for their Champions League campaign for the rest of the season, but potentially to try.
Of course, Manchester United don't want these players to come back and then the stories start to come out. They're training with the 21s. They're training with the youth team. They've got a separate training regime to the first team. Then there's the noise about, are they going on the pre-season tour? They're not with the main group. And it just becomes negativity that Manchester United don't need. So actually, it feels like quite a sensible move to say, here's the time you need, get the deals done. But whether or not, and this is the big question, can these deals get done within the next 4 or 5 days? Because these are all potentially quite big deals to make happen, whether it's because of wages,